Aloha, everybody. Welcome. I know it is also Ken Herring's live stream tonight. I didn't know that, so didn't know it. Didn't expect it either. So, welcome. What's up, Philly? I mean, Rusty from Philly. Appreciate you guys swinging by. Yeah, Autel just dropped a new update 2 days ago, and that was 2.5.0, and it came out with a new smart orbit that was added. It was added on pilot warnings for temporary no-fly zones, had added remote control joystick XP sensitivity adjustment, allowing for fine-tune or for flight control, added aircraft sensitivity adjustment for attitude, brake, and yaw movement, and to fully support the new features, please upgrade the Autel Explorer app too. And they have Android and iOS. They also optimized the accurate landing feature, which I didn't really have a problem with. And they had adjusted transmission power to FCC standard for users in Taiwan. Apparently, they had issues over there. Resolved the GPS coordinate bug in DNG format. Resolved the H265 10-bit video bug in HDR mode and also log color profile. And other minor bug fixes, so they said. I tried out the new Smart Orbit. It's great. It's awesome. I mean, I tried it also in the beta. I was kind of concerned about it at first, but oh well. Who else we have here? Hot Rod. Thank you. And also we have Michael here. I appreciate you guys checking in. I know Agent was here earlier. Julio Morales was here. They're probably all cruising in Ken Heron's channel right now. Good part is YouTube, they actually are able to watch it later, which is a good thing. And I definitely going to check out Ken Heron's live stream afterwards. And yeah, besides I made a video apparently. Aloha, AZ, Arizona Drone Dude. What's up, my man? I made a video actually that I wanted to show you guys, but apparently OBS is not letting me. It doesn't show it. So I'm working currently on a new video for 2.5.0. And L Diaz, aloha from North Carolina. Aloha back to you. I appreciate you guys coming by. It's 9 guys in here. Man, I can't ask for more. I'm happy. I'm happy, man. So yeah, back to the hey Mix, what's up? And Drone Worship, what's up, my boy? How you doing? So yeah, I'm working currently on a new video for the 2.5.0. It's almost done, so it should be out by late Sunday afternoon. So it's usually during nighttime, your guys' time. What app do you use to edit the videos? I use DaVinci Resolve. Any of my videos. It doesn't really matter. Any of my videos. I want to buy Evo 2 Pro. Any issues? No, I don't have any. What's up, Brent? I don't have actually I don't have any issues. I had an issue before, which was the separation of the seam. It was taken care of. Auto customer service sent me a brand new drone, so I'm really happy with it. Doesn't sound like there's more additions to the last version. They have the Orbit version that they added on, which is the Smart Orbit, which is really good. Plus, they increased the radius of how far you can go in orbit. Before they had 300 feet, 300 feet maximum distance, which was in my eyes not enough if you had a bigger building that you wanted to film from further up. They increased it, I think, to 1,500 feet now. So if you have an object that is big enough to be seen of a distance of 1,500 feet, you're gonna be able to circle that too. Plus, smart orbit is way easier to set up than the regular orbit, because with the regular orbit you have to go above and then you have to stop there, set A, and then you go back 300 feet, set B, and then you got to start counterclockwise or clockwise. With the new smart orbit, all you do is on your screen, you just drag that square around the object that you want to be filmed. And during that smart orbit, you're going to be able to adjust height, distance. The speed seems to be always the same, so I haven't seen any different stuff in there yet. So let's see. The autocolor seems to work great with log from Evo 2. Yes, they fixed that too, because I had a problem with the 10-bit where the HDR it almost looked like black and white on the screen, and they fixed that, so it's really good now. What else we got? But the smart orbit was there last time. The smart orbit was not there last time. It was with the beta. It wasn't in the latest version, the 2.3.0 or 3. It wasn't included in that one yet until the 2.50. John Rusher wants me to do a haka. I don't do hakas, my friend. I'm from Samoa. We're the happy people. We always smile. We always laugh, my man. What am I using to edit photos? Photos pretty much like Photoshop, just Photoshop CS. I'm still running the old version, which is like a 2016 version. Yeah, the no-fly zone. There are no-fly zones, and you still can take off outside of the no-fly zone. So if it's really red, I try to fly it close to the jail, which is a big square right there. It won't let you take off unless you walk a little bit out of it. And then once you're out of it, I guess there's a radius of probably approximately half a block, and then you're gonna be able to only go like 120 feet up, and that's it. Then crazy if you get a lava on. Well, the lava, yeah, you can do Hawkeye lava. I've seen that before. What's up, Gabriel? Glad to see you guys here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for the new update. I can show you guys one more time the patch notes for those who came in late. Right here, there's the patch notes. If you guys want to read it real quick, and I'm really happy with the new update. Especially because of the EXP settings, and the EXP settings really kicked in there. For controller wise, I really like it how the controller just how you can adjust all the functions and how smooth she flies now. I'm a big fan of that now. I really like it. So what else do we have here? Yeah, like I said, I know that it is Ken Herring's stream right now, and I didn't know that his one was scheduled. Usually I follow up with it. This is pretty much like most likely almost the last. No, two more. No, yeah, two more live streams on a Thursday for me. After that, it's gonna switch over to Sunday night flight. Because my days off is gonna change. Yay! I finally get Saturday, Sundays off, and I will do Sundays at 2 p.m. Hawaii time, which is East Coast 8 p.m. I believe. So yeah, we will switch over to that. Drone worship. Okay, bro, my woman is rubbing the inside of my leg. I think that's a message. That's definitely a message, my man. I would love to stay in chat with all this swinging kind of activity. You have a good one. You enjoy it, drone worship. You enjoy it, my man. The new app version was released too. The new app version was released too, right? No, I believe the Android one wasn't. My Android is the Samsung Galaxy S10, and it actually the S10 Plus, and it updated like 5 days ago. So I had no problem downloading this app, and it's working perfectly. And I'm jealous I have to work Saturdays. Yeah, I got like 13 years of seniority now, so I'm really happy about it that I finally got Saturday, Sundays off. Saturday, Sundays, and holidays. How's that? Hawaii has one of the most holidays ever. I swear to God. So, but if anything bombs away, if you guys have questions, let me know. There's 11 people in here. Guarantee somebody has a question for me. iOS did. Okay, iOS did an update. So I'm not quite sure about Android. Like I said, a couple days ago we had one. So, and I don't have no problems flying it right now. Loving how the Evo 2 Pro flies after this updated, much needed. Yes, it's definitely way more smoother. It's super smooth. It does its own thing where once you set up all these EXP settings and you play it, you literally, it took me almost one whole battery to get the drone to fly the way I wanted it to fly. Like literally, I really wanted it in a certain smooth way without having to enter precision mode. And it's really good. I really like it. They have it linked on the website. Yes, they do. I've seen that. They have a link on it for the website, but when I clicked on it for my app, when I went on my phone on that, and my phone said that it's on the newest version, so I'm not sure if they want it or not. I haven't looked at my Droid tablet, which is my main for the Evo. Yeah, I gotta get me a tablet one of these days, man. These things are so expensive though. And when I look at my kids, they always play around with like iPads and tablets, and it's crazy. Have you heard any rumors of an Autel smart controller in the works? I talked to somebody from Autel and they have not confirmed nor denied it. S5e. S5e. That isn't that an old phone? Like a real old phone, or is it a tablet? What is that? I don't know. I got into I got into smartphones with the S7. So before that, I had one of those old flip phones. But then the company told me that they're going to switch over to digital and that I cannot have that no more. So I had to switch over. Yes, they do. They do need to release the optical zoom camera for this. I'm not. I don't know why they can't do it like they did with the Parrot and Afi with the button that you could go up and down. Like, was that digital zoom? I don't think it was optical because this one is a yeah. This one does not do the optical stuff. You purchased a refurbished Crystal Sky 5.5 monitor. It's best way to fly the Evo 2. The Crystal Sky, I read a lot of good stuff about it. It's especially when it's like super sunny, and I have like super sunny days over here as well. And I heard really good stuff. The camera is interchangeable, so they need to come out with some. Yes, they do, definitely. As long as it's affordable. Right now, I've seen the 6K is like almost a grand, just the camera itself. Oh, okay. Anafi is a digital zoom. Yeah, I figured that, but it still looks great. I mean, and it's smooth. It's not like pip 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 like with this one. You can sort of do it too if you pinch the screen. You go like this. It kind of does the stuff, but you know how it goes with a button. It would be way easier, way easier to do. So, did you guys see the stream yesterday with that I had with Ken? I'm guarantee. I mean, I'm a nobody, but if you guys haven't seen it, it's in the community tab. The link for that is inside there. It was a lot of fun, and Original Dovo Ken from Original Dovo actually was very generous. He's sending me the ND filters with a signed box, hopefully, um for my Evo 2. I had them at first pre-ordered, and then I went sideways with the bills, and I was like, and I got the order from the Queen. She told me you gotta pay bills first, so I had to pay the bills first, man. The new Note 20 Ultra has amazing stats for drone flyers. Also, screen with 8K res. Damn. Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys with that 20 lately walking around. It's really cool. Evo still sucks. Love that stream. Yeah, that stream was great. I mean, I totally loved the stream. I loved everything about it. I was so nervous. Trust me, if you're in a boat like me, like you barely have any subscribers. Oh, I mean, it's barely. I have like 16, 1700 subscribers right now, but I feel like I only have like five, which is or 10 people. The 10 people that are here right now watching, and it's like wow. So I got invited. Well, actually, I kind of invited myself. I wrote a message on one of his videos, and I was like, "Hey, if you ever want to deliver something, hand deliver something, deliver the beer." And then he asked for a co-host, and I was like, "Oh, I'll co-host if you don't mind." And then he said, "Oh, why don't you be my special guest?" And I was like, "What? I was just playing around." But hey, it worked out great. I like the guy. Paul was super cool, and I got ND filters, $130 saved right there, literally. And then I'm gonna send him some beers from over here. Definitely. I went to the store today. I picked them up already, so I'm just waiting for that. I love that stream. What do we got? I would presume his comment means Polar Pro is coming out with filters. That I believe too. I believe that there's Polar Pro or somebody's coming out with different ND filters. But I mean, they all do the same thing as long as they're in the category of ND 32s and 16s and stuff. They're all gonna do the same thing. It's just Polar Pro probably gonna be a little bit on the cheaper side, maybe. I don't know. You did great. Yeah, thank you very much. I wasn't sure if I would be doing great or not. I was so nervous. I was in and out of his stream, his link that he sent me for easy an hour, like 7 times in and out, just checking it out and checked my background. I checked my lighting. I checked everything, and I was like, I hope I got it all right. I hope everything is good. And then instead of using the microphone from the camera here, I picked up these headphones from in the house, and I was like, I gotta try this. Try standing on a stage and speaking to 500. I know, right? That's crazy. I mean, I would. Right now, I'm having the camera right here. I have my fellowship right here, my fellowship right here of the hardcore 11 right now. Earlier it was 14, I think. It's crazy. Did he send you a freebie set? Yeah, well, he promised me some, so I hope he will. I sent him an email. He hasn't responded to it yet, but I'm pretty sure he will follow through. Ken doesn't appear to be a person that doesn't do it. Wondering if you tried the new 2.5 versus the beta. When I did the video on the beta, there was no ground avoidance. Wondering if they put it in. Hope not. You could orbit really low. It still has that. I mean, I try because I'm like you. I'm trying to fly really, really low, and sometimes I'm trying to get at least this low because those ground shots sometimes are really good, and it still pushes me up above the 2.5 foot mark every single freaking time, and it drives me crazy. I wish you could turn that off. I mean, yeah, if you turn it off, put a marking on it that if you turn that off and you're in that mode, you don't have no damn warranty because they can't really determine when you go that low that. But what bothers me about that is if you go through something, drone shots are not about all about height anymore. It's about how you go through certain things. Now if you come up close to like a cliff or a boulder and you fly on it and there's something above, and if you could just bypass that without the sensor kicking in and pushing your drone up 2.5 feet, I would get some amazing shots of some crazy stuff. And I'm just not doing it because this does not let me do it. Like right now, it's totally not letting me do it. You'll have to do a review on those new ND filters. I definitely will, Gabriel. You know that it's gonna come, and it's gonna be definitely with a big thank you to Original Dobo and Droneworks, and because that's super cool that he sent me those. Oh, you're downloading the Android update right now, Mix. Got it. And that's why you have to start with the 4 pages. But it's a beta. Yeah, well, it was a beta, but they still should have put something in there with this new 2.50 where you can turn off the option. I mean, it has it in an option where you say, "Oh, turn off obstacle avoidance in the bottom and downward positioning sensors." They should be off. Stop pushing my drone over 2.5 feet. That's terrible. I did, bro. Bam, straight to business. Well, that was a quick one, my friend. Chalk up the W. That's a win. The beta would let you fly into the ground. Luckily, slow as I did, all the other sensors worked. Wow. See, that's why I don't try out those betas because I don't. Did anybody ever find out if you do use a beta, if the warranty is voided? Because I never look at the fine print because I'm afraid of betas because I had bad experience back then with my Parrot Anafi. I tried a beta version. I crashed the drone so horribly, and it was in 1,000 pieces. And I was like, oh my god! So contacted them. I called them, and of course, barely English speaking people answered the damn phone, and they said because I used the beta, I was not covered. How's that? Yes. And so thinking about it. All right. Yeah, you probably I don't know if you got in his head or I didn't really follow through with that whole stuff. What was going on? I have no idea what is going on with you two guys. It's crazy though. I mean, this is all online, man, and we're one community, right? We're one community. We do one thing together, and that's flying drones, and it should be just like that. So I don't know. It is. I really enjoyed it though. I enjoyed the live stream and I could have not asked for something better than this. It was good exposure too. I mean, I just dropped like there were like so many people that bled over into my channel that subscribed, and it's like whoa, like I mean, not like the subscribers mean anything. You can have 1 million subscribers if your video is only going to be watched 500 times as soon as you release it. What is 1 million subscribers nowadays? You got doesn't void warranty, but if you have accident due to app malfunction, you're on your own. Oh, see, that's the problem. Like that's the issue that I have with that whole thing. It's like if you do crash because the app malfunction and all that stuff, that's why I don't really want to use the beta stuff. It's really really funky. I'm living in that dude's head rent free right He doesn't even understand. Hey, I really hope you guys can hash this stuff out. I don't even know what set it off. I mean, I watched some of this stuff and I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I mean, it's weird. What's up, Julio? How you and the family? My family's great. My kids are watching Netflix, hopefully right now without killing each other. My wife is at work, and I'm doing great, man. I mean, I cannot ask for more. I have right now, how many people we got here? 14 people. 14 people. Who am I? This is like 14 people watching me. And yeah, I'm working currently also on the new YouTube series, trying to set up everything that it follows through step by step, how to create your YouTube account and how to do everything, how to set up everything. And there will also be some stuff on how to get the best cinematic type drone shots with your drone, no matter what type of drone it is. Doesn't have to be an Evo 2, it can be a Parrot enough, it can be probably a Mini. All of them do the same thing as long as they film in 2.7 and up. Hey, you can get some great footage, I tell you that. There's no hashing it out, bro. He threw away a friendship over something very petty. There's nothing to be said beyond this point. I only give people two strikes. Two, oh, two strikes. Okay, got it. Yeah, well, like I said, I don't actually know what led to it, so I have no idea. That's why I was afraid to try the beta app before this new update. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know what happened between you guys. I only watched like two or three live streams, and somehow your name drop popped in, and cuss words was flying all over, and I was like, "What happened?" And then he had like that long ass 3 hour stream, and I was like skipping kind of through it after like hour and a half, and I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" So I mean, come on. Timothy Miller, what we got here? That's why I was afraid to try the beta app before this new update released to the public. I thought I don't want to lose my 1 year warranty. Click here to become the test pilot. No thanks. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm the same because like I said, I work so hard for my money that I just don't want to waste it by trying a beta app and then paw, the thing is done and you're like, and then you call them up and say, oh, did you use a beta? Yeah, and then they said, sorry, we cannot send you a new drone. Bang, that's a bummer right there. Good learning lesson for everyone. Don't let the alcohol to do the talking for you. Liquid courage doesn't mean it's supposed to be. Yeah, but that's sometimes it's also like social media kind of stuff. People got so used to on social media to talk crap without being punched in the mouth yet. So I mean, things happen, man, and interpretations, everything. I mean, yeah, Hey, I was buzzed last night. It was 3 o'clock here when I started this, and I had within 40 minutes, I drank half the bottle of Jim Beam, and I was like, I came, and my wife came home, and I was like, oh my god. And I was walking towards the gate, and she was looking at me. She's like, "You all right?" I was like, "I'm good. I was at Ken's freaking live stream," and she was like, "Oh my god, he corrupted you." So Julio, are you looking forward that Ken is going to send you ND filters? Of course, my man. I'm so stoked that those filters are coming in because, like I said, life is really tough on me right now. I have a lot of work to do. I'm trying to juggle all these videos around. I think all this Autel series, the helmet series, the YouTube series. I try to keep up to par with everything because I know a lot of you guys are here because of the drone stuff. I have a lot of guys sending me messages about the YouTube stuff. Then I had a couple guys that I ride with that wanted to see the motorcycle helmet stuff. So I'm trying to juggle that all around together with my life with 5 kids, my wife, and everything. So the chat is running in for me. What we got? Flypath. Flypath is in here. What's up, my man? I really enjoy your videos, my man. Heard you had 14.4. I'm 15. Hi from LA. Wait, what? Heard you had 14. I'm lost. I'm really lost right now. Hi from LA. What's up, Walter Hall? Definitely. Got any advice for night shots? Plan on trying to take video of the rocket launch at 1:12 a.m. East on about 5 hours. You do need light, my man. So, I mean, night shots. Where I live here, this subdivision right here, in particular, we don't have no street lights, no nothing whatsoever. So if I fly my drone at night, I put the aperture all the way up on blast, like full on high. Sometimes I go up in 3200 in ISO. If you don't have any lights around, and usually like if there's a rocket launch, they usually have all those lights that come out from there. So if you have on the ramp part, if you stay in the back and I don't know what is the legality about flying a drone around there, but if you stay in a certain height and then you see the lights, try adjust the lights towards that lighting right there and stay in the manual mode. Don't do the auto mode, because if you do the auto mode, then you might get blurriness or breathing of the camera. Yeah, so stay in manual. Uh, Make sure that you have the focus right there on those lights where the rocket is at. And as soon as it launches, keep your settings open for, because you're gonna have the rocket boost glare. So make sure that it doesn't blow out your imagery. Yeah. So that's what I would suggest. What we got? Flypad dropping by to say hi and support before my meeting. Yeah, thank you so much, my man. I did not expect somebody like Flypath in here. Thank you very much. There was something up with YouTube, reason why I watched the replay. Oh yeah, I don't know what was up with that, because I had it too and I was watching, sort of like let the stream run through afterwards from Ken's stream and show my wife, and it had like some audio lags, but they went away after. Droneworks, the only person that I'm salty is Ken. I'm just hobbyist having fun, and that's the problem. He can't do his own way. I'm a hobbyist too, my man. Congrats on your new ND filters for the Evo 2. Yes, thank you very much. I was happy for you. Yeah, definitely. Me, I'm so happy. Like I said, so many things came up with money wise and bills. I mean, you guys know how it is when to get started in FPV. I know. I was trying to edge on my wife a little bit to talk to her about FPV, because I've seen some amazing shots and I think I would be a good pilot for it, but that's another $600 right there. But you kill the bottle, make sure you send a box for you. I did kill the bottle. At the end, I actually sat outside and I drank it with my brother. So I like the new feature, Smart Orbit. I totally love it. I totally love the Smart Orbit because it makes it so much easier than in comparison to the other orbit where you have to literally fly above, fly backwards, set the points, and then start going. With this one, it's just you blow it up. I mean, you mark your territory, and then the thing starts going. It's crazy. It's really good. I really like it. Right, I'm 60 miles away, so I should be able to see the flame from it. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, 60 miles. That's far though. Yeah, but you're definitely gonna see that streak going up. So, um, if you know the countdown time and when it's supposed to go up, like fly it up a couple minutes before, and then so you can catch most of the stuff. And then, of course, if you do go, set up your gimbal as well for the 30 plus degrees, so that when you're hovering and you're filming the whole thing, so you can go a little bit more up. 60 miles, it should give you a nice glare going up into the sky. I mean, it's kind of sad that it's at night. But I found the night photos in auto are great, but video is a tad off. Yeah, because it always tries to focus, yeah. So it's kind of weird. When you get the NDs, night flights are much better. With the ND filters, isn't it dark already at that time? I mean, I fly a manual, so I don't. I mean, the good part would be probably the shutter speed, yeah. I would see why not. It's tough. It's though I have a couple of cards that are getting punished. Yeah. I've seen somebody trying to fly FPV and he just demolished his $400 setup that I mean, it took him months to build the damn thing. And he tried it out a little bit here in the garage, like on top of like a mattress and stuff. And we went out in the field one day and he's like, oh no, I got this. It, it was like 2 minutes and the drone was in 1,000 pieces. And I thought those things were tough. I have a video that launched to Mars that had the drone. Oh, no ways. Is that, do you have a channel? Is that on your channel? I would have to check that out. Did you upload that? The worst one is DJI FPV system, better quad than the other, but it's going to end up costing me. Yeah, I heard about that DJI FPV goggles. Those things are like $800 or something. So but I mean, I don't know nothing about it. I'm a GPS quad. Few drones, one chasing the other in video. Yes, I did, Hulu. I did. I seen it. It's crazy. But I don't know if I would chase anybody with the FPV if I would just start, because I might take out their drone with mine. It is on your channel. I'm gonna be looking for that right after this stream is done. I'm definitely gonna check it out. 2 minutes is long for me. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I mean, this whole drone. Let's be real. This whole drone hobby can be really expensive. I mean, with GPS quads like these, starting at like $400 with the DJI Mini, then you have $800 and you get the Mavic Air 2 and all the Fly More combos. Then you get the, all these things that come up, and then you end up with something like this Autel Evo 2 Pro 6K watt inch sensor, and you blasting like $2,500 into the air right there. And anytime anything can happen, something bad can happen, malfunction of technology. We all know it. Poof, $2,500 gone. So yeah, drone flying is expensive. FPV, I see that the parts are pretty cheap, but it's so technical about everything with the arms. You gotta have the frame, you gotta have the motors, you gotta set up the receivers and so it's gonna take some time for somebody to get into it. And then the flying is totally opposite and different from these. These ones you let the sticks go and the sucker just hover. Yeah, try let the sticks go on my FPV. Done. First, you got to keep the quad in the air. Yeah, that's because I see it keep going like this. Like they, I don't know. He does that pinching stuff too. I'm not. I'm a thumper. I'm like this all the time because I play a lot of video games. So I see a lot of guys they flying like pinching kind. So this pinching thing. So I'm not quite sure about it. It's a whole nother world. Yes, I believe that. Well, you have GPS equipped FPV quads. Now they have a version of Return to Home as a failsafe. Really? Well, what's up, how you been? Aloha. Oh yes, guys, the new Smart Orbit is extremely easy to use. Adjust the gimbal and set your distance and height where you want. Choose subject, drag and click. Yep, that's pretty much what it is. I couldn't have said it better. Thank you, Timothy. And that's pretty much it. If we have 16 people right now, I'm gonna show you guys one more time the patch notes that came out right there. With this new update 2.5.0. My new video for the 2.5.0 will be launched sometime late Sunday. So stay tuned for that one. Definitely before that, I'm probably gonna have one of my YouTube series videos up that is gonna go up, and I'm waiting for the clips that they're gonna send me, the new clips to secure the cheek pads in that helmet. And I have a rainy day, 13,000 feet. No, actually only 10,000 feet helmet video coming up. So definitely, it was freaking cold, man. I mean, I live in Hawaii. We have standard temperature here is like around the 70s, and at nighttime, sometimes it drops in the higher mid 60s. Anything below that, trust me, Hawaiians, we're gonna be wearing jackets, scarves, gloves, uh, everything, you know. So it's gonna be crazy. Pinching is weird. Yeah, pinching is weird. I don't. I mean, I guess it's how you get used to it, how to fly your quad, how to fly your stuff. So I guess that's what it is. Got to do the laundry. I hope I don't miss anything important. No, pretty much. We are just now in the chill and grill area, where people just. Oh, my phone is on. Turn that off. So, we're pretty much in the chill and grill area. You have a great day, my man. Thanks for coming by, Mix. I appreciate it. How you been? What drone should I get for videoing for under $200? That would be a question for the community right there, because I don't really know. Because the cheapest one that I can suggest to use either a refurbished Parrot Anafi with a 4K HDR, which runs around 300 to 350. But I seen somebody posted somewhere the other day that there is a company somewhere in Texas or in the United States that sells brand new Parrot Anafis for $250 or $260. So that one is one to look for. If not, I would say $400. The DJI Mavic Mini would be your point of choice. It's a very secure, very tough, very solid drone with very good video quality. Hot Rod, I have video for my Mavic Air 2 as well. There's one for MA2 at the beach and the one for Evo 2 at the beach. It's brown because that is how much sand got pulled off the beach. Yes. Wow. Oh, your new intros on the series are great. Thank you very much. Yeah, my intros, I always try to have at least one of those great intros where Mary helps me out. I try to be creative, entertaining, because you have a lot of you said that you have a lot of people that just sit there and talk stats, and sometimes I think they when they review the stats or when they give back the stats to you, they probably studied it prior from somewhere. It's not really experience. I mean, not saying they're not doing it, but by some of them, I have they the impression that they're not really honest about that they really know everything about that. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of it's kind of weird how I don't know how to say it, but that's how it appears to me. So when I do my intro series, I mean, or my intros for my series or whatever, I try to be as honest as I can because I want people to be able to relate to my content. I want people to be able to relate to what I'm trying to give forward because I don't want to say, oh, buy this drone or buy this equipment, buy this camera or buy this light if I don't know nothing about it, if I haven't tried it really, you know what I mean? If I haven't used it in the field over a longer period of time. Of course, sometimes you want to show certain things on products that just came out because you want to be the first, but that's not necessarily always the best thing. You should be able to try these things first. And when I do, I try to be as honest as I can. And I don't sweet talk or sugar talk nothing because I know how hard it is to earn money. So I don't want you to invest $400 if I don't know jack about it. I mean, yeah, I'm suggesting to somebody in the chat right now to buy the Mavic Mini, but that's simply because I've seen so many positive videos about it, and I literally watched each and every one of them. And Dad Random just had one where he did a heat test, and the Mavic Mini just blew the freaking MA2 out of the air, like literally. And he even crashed it on purpose. And it's a very solid drone. I see a lot of guys that crashed the Mavic Mini and they're still using it. It had no issues whatsoever. So that's why I can suggest stuff like this. Good job, Alex, and enjoy the rest of your day. Yes, you too, LDS. I appreciate you coming by. Is this still alive? Yes, Walter, it's still alive. It's still alive. We are on right now since where does it show it? Where does it show my? I'm total noob to this, so I have no. Anyways, we started at 2 o'clock at my time. It's 2:36 right now. We're 36 minutes in, and I'm not on Maui. No, I'm not with Dustin. I am on the Big Island of Hawaii, and it's just right around the corner, technically. Seeing if I drive to the other side of the island, I actually can see Maui. And I actually was thinking of at some point to contact Dustin and ask him, hey, what if I fly my Evo 2 over there? It's kind of iffy though. There's a lot of ocean in between there, and to catch that and freaking, you know what I mean? It's dangerous. If you like Nota Beta Smart Orbit was killer. 8 inches above ground. Perfect orbit locked on target. Too bad the ground was not even level, not level. Yeah. Like I said, I really would love it to be able to. I don't know if I would use it in orbit though, because that's an automatic flight pattern. So you literally would have to keep an eye on if the ground not level, that you just bring it up a notch to just, but I would love it if they would implement a function when you turn off the downward positioning sensing that you're actually going to be able to remove that whole pushing you above 2.5 inches. I mean, 2.5 feet. Like literally, it really would be better. All right, Timothy, have a good night as well. Thank you very much. Happy fly. I'm gonna fly to all after all the drone talking. Yes, definitely do it. Just be safe when you do it and don't lose your drone. All right. You could fly from Maui to Lanai. Yeah, that is possible too, but I would have to move to Maui first. Or I would have to go to Maui first. So, but I can see Maui from here, from the Big Island. It's kind of a faint, the mountain, you can see it, Haleakala, I think is it called. And I can see it from there. So sometimes there's like really nice days and it's really, really smooth. The water is really calm and there's barely any wind. It would be something great to set up, but for me to get on the other side of the island, it's going to take me like an hour and a half to get there, set it all up, talk to Dustin, fly it over there, and then the question would be, how do I get back? You know what I mean? So distance wise, I'm not quite sure. Plus, I think it's further away than 4 miles. So this thing is about 3.5 miles, 4 miles reception wise. So unless you put on one of those four hawks and all that stuff, all these range extenders from Alien Tech, but still, I don't know. Eh. If Autel gives me a drone to fly over there, I'll fly it there. This person V360 camera for the Evo going to set up. I have a video coming for that because I picked up after I did the poll on the community tab. Plenty of you guys were actually asking for a low budget accessory thing, so I have a video coming for that. I'm waiting for two more items to come in. It takes forever because they're coming from China. They're really affordable and they have included strap that goes around that has a 1/4 inch screw on the top. And I'm gonna be using my, every time I look for it, it's not here. My 360 camera. Oh, it's in the background over there, right there. So I'm going to be putting my 360 camera on top. The last time I did it, I actually glued with like 3M tape or the Gorilla double-sided tape. I put the notch on the top, and then I had like an extender rod to put the 360. But it's a little bit too much weight for the drone with all that extending rod and all that stuff. So I don't want to put too much stress on these arms and too much stress on anything, because the 360 itself, the Insta360 1R is pretty heavy. I mean, even though they're action cameras and they're tiny, they're still pretty heavy. So, and on that, I actually gonna try, because I have insurance on this phone. I'm gonna try and mount the phone with one of those phone clips and start it up, and just to see, because even this phone has a pretty good video quality. I was filming by hand the other day, my wife riding motorcycle while I was on the bike too, and hey, the freaking footage came out great. It has great stabilization, so I'm gonna definitely try that out. So there is gonna be a low budget video, accessory video coming out, which is probably as soon as I get the other two parts in so I can try it all out and show to you guys. I've driven it around the volcano. If you call it a road. Yeah, it's not really a road, my man. It's like more like a chaotic gravel potholes of hell kind of road. On a feed, you would be able to see Maui. I'm actually able to see Maui just fine from the coastline at Koala Coast. It's like literally right there. And you have, like I said, it's usually a little bit foggy. The more distance you get that fog, and but you still can see Maui. What EXP settings you have on your Evo 2 Pro? I am using. Wait, I made a video. Like I said, I can't show the video because OBS is not letting me share that screen. But I can tell you in just a second, as soon as I forward my video here, because I had it all nicely made up for you guys. There we go. EXP settings. So for the throttle up, I have it on 0.33. For the rotation left and right, I actually have it on 0.20, which is the max. So that's the max. I guess it creates like a dead zone that it reacts slower to the stuff. And then for backwards left and forward right, I have it 0.67. So those ones are the settings that I go with, that I really, really like, that really work. But everybody is different. If you take on somebody else's EXP settings, I advise against it, because you might end up flying in a way that you don't really like it, because everybody flies different and everybody handles their thumbs in a different way. And if you pinch, then you might need different settings from EXP. So I suggest charge up your battery, charge up your batteries, depending on how many you have. It took me one whole battery to figure out the EXP settings for myself, just to have it in a way that I really like it, in order for my flight style, for my filming style, whatever I do. So that's what I pretty much do. And then if I do, these EXP settings work best for me in the regular normal mode on 11 miles per hour, with obstacle avoidance off and downward positioning sensing off. And then I do my main shots just with that. And if I have precision shots, I go into precision mode. I pre-fly the area first before filming anything, just to see how I can make it pass, and I'm testing and I'm trying out with the controller at the same time. Because a good practice is if you go forward and you utilize your gimbal movement as well. That helps a lot to do it over and over. You go over something and you pitch the gimbal at the same time, or you move backwards and you pitch the gimbal up. Those shots are really nice. Just make sure that you keep a visual on that by also focusing on the screen at the same time, and you try to do both. And after a while practicing it over and over in a secure environment at first, you get to spaces that are much smaller and have way more obstacles all the way around, but you're going to be able to get right through it and line it up. As long as it's eye height for you, it's perfect. Because sometimes you have something that is a little bit higher and you're looking up from the top. As soon as you go further away from you than 30 feet, and you're going this way, there's somehow like that whole 3D object kind of style. you're gonna end up looking into the wrong direction. So you gotta be careful with that. That's a good question. Can you post your settings in state? Yes. Like I said, I just pretty much did, and just drop the description, please. In the description. In the description. Okay. Well, I can do that too. Yeah, in the description when this whole thing is done. I can't edit it right now. I appreciate all you guys though for coming by. This was crazy. I had at some point like 20 something people in here. While Ken Herron's stream is going, I consider it a total achievement. I like the guy. I really watch it. I appreciate all you guys coming by. Thank you very much. I have to get going and I gotta take care of my kids right now. The dogs are barking right now. My wife is coming home in a little bit. I appreciate you guys coming by. Stay tuned for my new video that is coming up. And thank you everything for thank you everybody for coming by, for showing some love and dropping out some questions. I see you guys next week Thursday. Then it will be finally with StreamYard. This is the last time with OBS. And I'll see you guys then. You guys have a good one. Aloha, everybody. Be safe. Don't forget, COVID-19 still out there to get you. So please, please wear your mask, wash your hands, and be safe. Aloha, everybody.